Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Velocity 2016 in Santa Clara. I'm here with Jeff from Verizon. Jeff, how you doing?
Good, very well.
So you're with the Digital Media Services Group, and that's a loaded concept. Can you unpack that a little bit and talk about what does digital media services mean?
Sure, yeah, we're a group inside Verizon that's really centered around delivery of any digital media that a company might want to deliver over the internet. So that runs the gamut from web applications and web content all the way up to broadcasters that would deliver over-the-top video. And so really what we've developed is a platform that allows for, across all three of those segments of delivery, a very simplified workflow to handle that content, the delivery of that content, the preparation of that content, and then the monetization of that content. So we actually now sit inside of the AOL division inside of Verizon. So really our goal is to simplify the delivery of any type of digital media for our customers.
And what is your role in this Digital Media Services Group?
Yeah, so I lead the solutions engineering team. So we have a worldwide team of solutions engineers that work really closely with customers to, not only design solutions and sort of match business and technical requirements with our platforms, but to really work to customize our platform to fit their needs and their digital media strategies. And then I think what's unique about our team is then we're engaged throughout the entire life cycle. So we are intimately involved in all of the proof of concept and the technical requirements and the technical evaluation that will take place. And then we stay involved throughout the onboarding of our customers as well and their adoption of our services.
And are there performance metrics or things like that you guys have built in for these services? Or?
Yeah, across the board, performance is probably one of the most important factors for us in delivering the solutions. So, and that's probably measured in a couple of ways. I think there are kind of two broad buckets of performance that we always talk about with customers. One is the performance of bits as we deliver it across the platform. And so as you think about web application content and video content, we have a really unique software stack, the way that we used EdgeCast and IP to make sure that connections to the edge of our network are the fastest in the industry, and then have a lot of scale in our platform to deliver those bits rapidly. The other kind of piece of performance that I think is really relevant here being at Velocity is that we also want to enable customers to make really, really quick decisions and have a lot of control over the platform. So we want to simplify the workflow as much as possible and then give them the opportunity to control as granularly as they possibly can the delivery of that content, the monetization of that content, and then when they do have changes, because content changes all the time, business models change very rapidly, be able to distribute those changes rapidly in the platform. So it kind of enable a very rapid DevOps kind of approach as well.
So when you say granular control, are you talking about media partners, or are you talking about any of your business partners?
It could be any of our business partners.
Okay.
So in the case of media, we have a very simplified workflow for delivery of video. So a simplified single file ingest, and then the ability to control the delivery of that content to any device. And so it's a very simple workflow, but you also have a lot of granular control over how you target ads, for instance. So personalized ads for not only the device and the geography, but give you as much information as we can about that user as well. And so a personalized ad experience to allow you to monetize, and then a lot of granular control over how to deliver it. In the web application space, it's the same thing. It's a lot of control at the edge of the network to make really real-time decisions around what type of user is accessing my content, how do I want to adapt the content for that particular user, given the device that they're accessing, given their geography, maybe some of the history that they've had in terms of how they've interacted with our sites in the past. So customize the experience and give all of that control to the customer without having to come to us in sort of a black box experience. And then of course make those changes really rapidly.
And when you say the edge of the network, that's part of the old EdgeCast acquisition that was, what, 3 or 4 years ago?
That's right. At the time of the acquisition, there were actually two companies that kind of came together. So one is the EdgeCast acquisition, which is really the
CDN.
platform, it's the content delivery network, and really the platform upon which we built everything. The other was an acquisition of Uplink, which provided an end-to-end simplified workflow for broadcasters to do over-the-top delivery of video. So the combination of those two platforms, and a couple of acquisitions that we've made since then, have formed kind of the centerpiece within Verizon of this fully managed, highly customizable, personalized platform to deliver media independent of what company you might be.
So what types of companies other than, obviously I see the real close pairing with media.
Yeah.
But what other types of companies are like prime for this sort of whole managed services from Verizon?
So we literally work with companies in every single industry, every single business type. And so Those can be leading edge e-commerce companies like Build.com. They can be enterprise companies like Lenovo and Mercedes. And then of course, we obviously work with some of the largest broadcasters like ABC to facilitate their over-the-top delivery of video content as well.
Excellent. So if you were to look forward and use a crystal ball and look to 12 months from now, what would you like to say Verizon Digital Media Services is doing 12 months from now that you aren't doing today?
Yeah, I think one of the things we'll probably be talking a lot about is further optimizations around mobile. So one of the things we really believe is that it's a mobile-first world. And so I think additional TCP optimizations and ways that we can facilitate delivery to mobile devices and personalize that experience and also monetize that experience will probably be one of the things that we talk most about. I think the other is that we have a unique opportunity to continue to innovate in the monetization space. So I think one of the things that we really have an opportunity to deliver to the market is not just thinking about content delivery network as sort of a way to amplify bits across the network and deliver media, but also layer on top of that a monetization strategy. And so being part of AOL, who has a leading advertising platform, one of the largest advertising platforms, gives us the opportunity to do some really, really unique things in streamlining ad delivery, customized video delivery of advertising against any type of content that we might deliver.
So Verizon's going to be that layer, and is it going to be invisible for most customers, like the commerce layer? Is that something that, like as a customer, I am a Verizon customer.
Yeah.
Am I going to see that, or is it just going to be assumed?
You probably won't see it. In fact, today, you're likely using EdgeCast every single day when you use the internet. So we have customers that, as you interact with their web applications or their video content, it's not something that you'll see that Verizon Digital Media is a part of, but behind the scenes, we kind of enable not only all of the delivery and the security portfolio and the DDoS infrastructure, but we also enable all of the control that allows that distribution of content to happen.
Excellent. Jeff, we look forward to that conversation next year.
Absolutely. Thank you.